with everything going on in the Diddy case, it just reminds me of something that happened a couple of years ago. And it was just like a really crazy experience. But like these things happen. It's so crazy. So my girlfriend and I were invited to go on a yacht in Miami. And this is when we were in Miami. And we're like, all right, cool, we'll go on a yacht. So we get to the port where all the yachts are, and it's cool. The yacht that we went on was basically a hip hop yacht. So we get on the yacht. We don't know anybody except for a couple of people. And there's like all these other people on there. Like, we don't know who they are. And they're all good looking people. And, well, mostly good looking. And so my girlfriend and I are like, all right, yeah, whatever. It's cool. We're vibing. So we, so all of a sudden the music's playing, and it's like my jams, and you guys know I have all my jams and stuff, and I like to lip sync and everything, and I'm just trying to have fun and, you know, enjoy the experience, because when do you get invited on a yacht in Miami? So anyway, we pull off of the port, and I'm with my girlfriend, and we're pulling off, and I'm sitting there and, like, you know, jamming to the music, and it's kind of like normal music, whatever. And then once we get out into the water, it's like full on like hardcore hip hop music. I'm like, hey, okay, we're doing it like that. But you know, I think we're down and having fun, you know, we're having fun. So anyway, it's a beautiful day in Miami. It's daylight, it's nice out. It was like kind of like getting towards sundown. So it was kind of like, I guess, late afternoon. It was right before sundown. So so anyway, we go to all these different restaurants because they didn't make a reservation, but like I never did this before, so I didn't know what to expect. But basically, like, you have to make a reservation if you're gonna pull up in your yacht and have dinner. So we didn't do that. So a lot of the places were like, we can't have you because, you know, you didn't make a reservation. But one restaurant did. Oh, so there's there's a little bit of a background story to this. So the thing is, okay, we were at an event near Miami. It was about 30 or so minutes away. So when that event was over, we decided we're gonna go to Miami and stay, and we got invited on this yacht. So we kind of already had a hotel room, and we made our way to the yacht. But on our way to Miami, my girlfriend by accident left one piece of her luggage, and it was like a main piece with her good stuff in it in the back seat of someone else's car, because there was a miscommunication. We thought other people were going to come with us, and at the last minute they didn't, and we had to go. So we left, and we thought we got everything, and we didn't. So thankfully someone from that original group was also going to Miami, and they said they would bring her suitcase. So when we got to the yacht, the woman didn't bring the suitcase on the yacht. She left it in her car at the port where we were. So we're like, yeah, no problem, you know, whatever. We're just going for this like leisurely ride on a yacht in Miami. So we're like, no problem. So that's the background story. So this gives you a little context. So, and I'm trying not to say any names because obviously, like, the people that know, like, no, but whatever. So anyway, so we pull up to this restaurant, and it was so cool. Like, I never had an experience like that. Like, we pull up to this restaurant, and at first someone came on the yacht and was like, oh, you know, maybe we'll just order and have the food get on the yacht. But then the person who owned the yacht was like, no, I'll take everyone to dinner, and we'll go in the restaurant. So we went in the restaurant. It was like a lot of us, and we like sat around all these tables, and we ordered all this food, and it was really fun. It was just cool to like get off at a yacht and then like go into a restaurant and eat and then go back. Anyway, after dinner, now it's like dark out, and we go back on the yacht, and I'm like ready to go back. And you guys know I'm not a partier. I don't really like to drink. I mean, I like to get down. Like, I will dance and have fun and whatever, but I'm like ready to go. And plus I'm in Miami. Like, I don't want to be stuck on the yacht the whole time. Like, I want to do things and go out, but whatever. So we're waiting. We waited literally 40 minutes, like docked at this restaurant. And I said to my girlfriend, I'm like, we should really go. Like, we're on land. Let's just go. But we couldn't go because her suitcase was all the way back at the port, and that was going to be, I would say, another hour, because we were on, you know, it's not like you're going that fast. So we're like slowly going down the channel or whatever it's called, the water. So we felt kind of stuck, like we had to kind of see this through so we could get back to the port so we could get her suitcase. So we're like, you know what, let's just do that. So now there's a lot of good looking people on this yacht. I'm not really thinking anything of it. I'm just like, okay, I want some like wealthy guy with a yacht. I mean, we knew who he was. It wasn't like just some random guy that was like, oh, come on a yacht. It was a person that we knew, like through the thing that we did at the other location. And so we trusted him to an extent, you know? And so anyway, so now it's dark out and we decide, my girlfriend and I decide, you know what? We're just gonna see it through. So we figured after the dinner, they're gonna turn it around and go back anyway. So we start to go. And I say to the captain, I'm like, you know, when do you think we'll be back? And he's like, oh, well, we're not going back just yet. I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, he's like, we're not going back yet. He's like, the owner guy doesn't want to go back yet. He wants to dock. He wants to go back into the middle of the water, dock the boat, and like, I think he's at watch TV or like something weird. And I was like, oh, what does that mean? Like the middle of the water? Okay. So anyway, so here I am in the middle of the water. I call Mark. I'm like, I'm just letting you know, like, I'm in the middle of the water. I don't know where I am. I just feel like I have to tell you. Like, I don't know. Because it was weird. Like, I can't explain it. It's like when you know the energy's weird. And the weird thing was because it was dark out and I didn't know any of these people. And, like, I wasn't going to drink anything that was given to me. Like, they opened a bottle of champagne or something that was like on the yacht, so I let them pour it and whatever, and I felt safe to drink it because I saw them opening it, but still I'm not a drinker, and I was like, I'm not doing this. So, and at one point I went all the way to the top because I had left the bag at the top of the yacht, and I was like, oh my god. And I quickly like came down, and my girlfriend and I literally like this video was like the one time we were like outside trying to look like we're having fun, but it was so boring. There was nothing to, it was like so boring. And so we wound up hunkering down at the in the kitchen area of the yacht. So we just sat there. But anyway, besides that, so here I am. We're in the middle of the ocean. Because they said they were going to put out the TVs. I guess what they do is they dock the yacht and then they open these big screens and people can watch it. But I didn't see them because we were in the kitchen. So anyway, after so many hours, I don't know. It felt like forever. I mean, we had people like, he'll know if he sees this video. He was just like, they holding us hostage. Like, like, I was like, I know. Anyway, it's like crazy. So anyway, we couldn't do anything until this guy was done doing what he was doing. Well, anyway, it turns out he was in his bedroom with some of the pretty people that were on the yacht. Because I was like, where'd that girl go? I was like, where is that? And I'm like all stupid and naive, like, what? Anyway, we get back around 1 a.m. or something at the port. We get my friend's suitcase. We get back to the hotel. We fall asleep. The next morning, my girlfriend's like, yo, what happened last night? I was like, I know. And she goes, did you see what they're playing on the TV screens? And I'm like, no. And she goes, they were playing porno. And I was like, what? I didn't see that. Because I don't know. I think she saw because she went to the bathroom and she must have seen it. And then she didn't want to say anything because we were like on the yacht. And I was just like, oh my God, I was on a hip hop porno yacht. Like, I don't know, like, what if something could happen? Like, anyway, it's just so scary that these things happen. And I don't know. So just be careful out there. I'm telling you to be careful. I should have been careful. Anyway, just be careful, guys. Oh my God, it was such a wild experience. Thanks for listening. Bye.